They said the future would arrive in silence. But they were wrong. In 2026, it thunders onto the road wearing a badge no one expected to lead the revolution: Hyundai. These aren't just cars. They are prophecies cast in steel, destinies forged in electricity and innovation. Each one defies logic, rewriting everything we thought we knew about speed, power, and intelligence. Buckle up, because what you're about to witness isn't a lineup. It's a turning point in history. Welcome to the top 5 game-changing cars of 2026. In a world where cars are evolving into intelligent companions rather than mere transportation tools, the Sony Honda Afeela 1 stands as one of the most exciting collaborations of the decade. Imagine stepping into a vehicle that doesn't just respond to your commands, but anticipates them. One that merges Sony's digital expertise with Honda's engineering mastery. From the moment you lay eyes on the Afeela 1, its futuristic aura is unmistakable. The exterior wears a sleek, streamlined shape that almost appears carved by the wind itself. The front end is defined by a smooth, seamless light bar that stretches across the grille-less fascia, acting as both an illuminated signature and an interactive display capable of projecting welcome messages and animations. The headlights are razor-thin, merging into the sculpted fenders, giving it the appearance of a digital organism rather than a traditional automobile. The body carries clean lines and soft curves that reduce visual clutter, exuding both elegance and stealth-like modernity. The door handles sit flush. The side mirrors are replaced with digital camera stalks, and the wheels are designed with aerodynamic inserts that cut through the air like turbine blades. Move to the rear, and the minimalist philosophy continues with another horizontal light bar that spans the width of the vehicle, paired with a subtle spoiler lip and an elegantly sloped glass roofline that echoes premium EV coupes. There's no exhaust, no aggression, just silent power wrapped in serenity. Open the doors, and you're welcomed into what feels less like a cabin and more like a lounge of the future. The dashboard is dominated by a panoramic ultra-wide screen stretching pillar to pillar, housing digital gauges, infotainment, passenger entertainment, and even AI-driven suggestions. Instead of traditional buttons and knobs, most interactions happen through voice commands or touch sliders, although essential controls remain tactically accessible on the minimalist steering yoke. Sony's entertainment heritage shines through with 3D audio, PlayStation integration, and immersive digital assistant features that respond in natural conversation tones. The seats are sculpted with premium sustainable materials, offering heating, cooling, and adaptive posture support. Ambient lighting flows gently across the doors and dashboard, synchronized with drive modes or personal preferences, while the floating center console houses wireless charging pads and hidden storage. Rear passengers are not forgotten either, with individual entertainment screens, reclining seats, and ample legroom thanks to the long wheelbase design typical of electric platforms. Underneath the calm exterior lies a performance personality that balances strength and smoothness. The Afeela 1 is expected to be powered by a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup, delivering instant torque and seamless acceleration, estimated to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in the mid-4-second range. The battery pack promises a driving range of over 300 miles on a full charge, while fast charging capability allows a quick boost from 20 to 80% in roughly 30 minutes when using DC ultra-fast stations. The suspension is tuned for comfort, yet backed by intelligent dampers that adapt to road conditions in milliseconds, ensuring stability during spirited drives and relaxation during daily commutes. While towing may not be its primary mission, the structural strength of the EV platform allows modest towing capability, enough for small trailers or recreational gear, making it practical beyond its digital glamour. Where the Afeela 1 truly separates itself is in its technology ecosystem. It is designed to be constantly connected, constantly learning. Equipped with over 40 sensors including LiDAR, radar, ultrasonic, and high-definition cameras, it builds a 360-degree perception bubble around the car, enabling advanced driver assistance and eventually full autonomous features. The onboard AI recognizes driver fatigue, mood, and even posture, adjusting temperature, lighting, and music to improve well-being. OTA updates ensure that the car evolves over time, receiving new features much like a smartphone. The voice assistant isn't robotic but conversational, capable of understanding context rather than just commands. Sony's collaboration introduces augmented reality displays, allowing navigation cues to appear directly on the windshield through a high-definition heads-up display, guiding drivers more intuitively than ever before. Safety is one of its strongest pillars. Honda's legendary commitment to structural integrity combines with Sony's sensor suite to deliver proactive protection. Collision avoidance, automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane centering, pedestrian recognition, cross-traffic alerts, and remote parking assistance all come standard. In the unfortunate event of an incident, the cabin is reinforced with multi-layer crumple zones and strategically positioned airbags for maximum coverage. The car even maintains emergency power reserves to keep communication and hazard lights active after a collision. Despite its high-tech profile, comfort remains at the heart of the Afeela experience. The ride is whisper-quiet thanks to enhanced insulation, active noise cancellation, and the natural silence of electric propulsion. Temperature zones are individually controlled, rear passengers enjoy their own climate settings, and the panoramic glass roof filters UV rays while allowing natural light to flood the cabin. Even the floor is flat, eliminating transmission tunnels and maximizing space. Pricing is expected to position the Afeela 1 in the premium EV segment, likely starting between $55,000 and $70,000 depending on trim levels and optional features. While exact configurations may vary by region, buyers can expect subscription-based entertainment services, customizable digital skins for the infotainment interface, and optional self-driving upgrades unlocked through software purchases rather than physical hardware changes. It's a car designed not just to be owned, but to be experienced, continually updated, continually learning, continually adapting to its driver. The Sony Honda Afeela 1 is not merely another electric car joining the race. It is a statement that the future of mobility is not defined by horsepower or chrome, but by intelligence, connection, and emotion. It blurs the line between vehicle and companion, between transportation and interaction. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a luxury seeker, or simply someone who wants to feel like they're living in the future, the Afeela 1 is a glimpse of what's coming. And for many, it won't just be a choice. It will be an inevitability. When you first lay eyes on the Hyundai Envision 74, its silhouette shocks you with a low, wedge-shaped profile that pays homage to the 1974 Pony Coupe concept while pushing into the future. At the front, the car sits impossibly low, with a narrow modular, parametric pixel light signature across the nose, flanking a pronounced central intake and subtle aerodynamic slits at the edges. The hood is long and flat, the windshield steeply raked, and the front bumper is accented with purposeful splitters and air curtains that feed cooling and downforce. From the side, it is muscular and dramatic. Wide wheel arches, pronounced haunches over the rear wheels, large multi-spoke wheels, and taut surfacing that emphasizes the mid-to-rear mass. The roofline sweeps down into a fastback rear. And at the back, you're greeted with a full-width light bar in the same pixel motif, a sculpted diffuser, high exhaust, or vent cutouts, and an integrated spoiler lip that blends form and function seamlessly. Slip inside and you'll find an interior that mixes retro cues with modern ambition, though full production details are still speculative. Expect a minimalist cockpit with deeply bolstered seats, driver-centric layout, digital instrumentation and heads-up display, touch-sensitive controls, and ambient lighting. The cabin may use lightweight materials like carbon fiber, Alcantara, and brushed metal trims. Because the Envision 74 is conceived as a rolling lab, many interior features are experimental prototypes. Expect future versions to include adaptive climate control, custom drive mode switching, connectivity systems, and premium sound and infotainment modules. Under the skin, the Envision 74 is powered by a hydrogen-electric hybrid powertrain, combining dual electric motors mounted at the rear axle and a hydrogen fuel cell stack up front. The concept uses a 62.4 kilowatt lithium-ion battery pack laid out in a T-shape through the central floor, along with hydrogen storage, two 2.1 kilo tanks, and a fuel cell unit rated around 85 kWh, 14 HP. Hyundai plus 5 Good Design Awards org plus 5 miltonhyundai.com plus 5. The two rear motors combine to deliver around 500 kWh, 670 HP, and torque in excess of 900 nm, or 664 lb-ft in other estimates. Motor1.com plus 7 GoodDesignAwards.org plus 7 Motor Trend plus 7. Hyundai even suggests that a third motor on the front axle may be an option, which could push output past 800 HP in future versions. Hyundai plus 3 Motor1.com plus 3 Hyundai News plus 3 because the Envision 74 is rear-wheel drive with torque vectoring. Each rear wheel can be managed independently for sharper handling, drift capability, and driver engagement. The electric drive is direct drive, single speed, no traditional gearbox needed. Hyundai claims 0 to 100 km/h, 0.62 mph, in under 4 seconds, with top speed beyond 250 km/h, 160 mph. Wikipedia plus 7H Hyundai plus 7H Hyundai, News plus 7. In tests, car and driver estimated 0 to 60 mph in about 3.5 seconds and a top speed of 160 mph, car and driver. The range is claimed to exceed 600 kilometers, 370 miles, by combining battery and fuel cell output, with hydrogen refueling possible in minutes and high-voltage charging support for the battery system. Wikipedia plus 6 Motor Trend plus 6 GoodDesignAwards.org plus 6 on Technology and Systems. The Envision 74 features advanced thermal management, integrated control software that blends battery and fuel cell power seamlessly, active aerodynamics, torque vectoring control, and prototype driver aids. The rolling lab nature means some safety systems are still conceptual, but you'd expect advanced driver assistance systems, emergency braking, stability and traction control calibrated for high performance, plus crash structures and carbon fiber reinforcements to manage structural integrity, though official safety ratings are not yet published. Because it's a limited prototype and not yet crash-tested, towing capacity is not specified, and given its design as a two-seat high-perf machine, towing is unlikely to figure highly in its intended use case. Comfort is a trade-off. While the cabin aims to feel premium and immersive, weight-saving and structural rigidity are priorities, so you may expect firm suspension bias, minimal sound insulation and purposeful noise vibration, and harshness NVH management rather than plush refinement. That said, if Hyundai proceeds to production versions, you can expect comfort upgrades, adaptive dampers, adjustable seats, climate comfort, connectivity, and infotainment, and perhaps a more refined ride mode for daily usability. Pricing is not officially confirmed. As a concept rolling lab, the prototype is not for sale. Motor Trend plus 3 car and driver plus 3 Hyundai News plus 3, but reports and rumors suggest the limited production version, if built, might only see a few dozen to a few hundred units, with speculation of output up to 800 HP and price tags in the luxury, supercar territory. Some estimates hint in the six-figure USD range. Wikipedia +4 Motor1.com +4 Hyundai News +4. Hyundai has confirmed that limited production is planned for 2026, perhaps with only 100 units, 70 for road, 30 for racing in the first wave. Wikipedia +2 Motor1.com +2, while many details remain speculative, one thing is clear. The Envision 74 is intended less as a mass-market car than as a halo, a test bed, and a statement of what high performance can look like in an electrified, hydrogen-augmented future. The exterior design alone is a bold blend of retro and futuristic, combining 1970s wedge lines with modern lighting, aero, and surface control. The interior is likely to follow that philosophy, raw and focused, yet technologically ambitious. On performance, its hybrid fuel cell battery architecture gives it both instant electric torque and extended range via hydrogen, and the ability to refuel in minutes. The all-wheel control, or at least dual rear motors with vectoring, promises handling and responsiveness unlike many EVs today. If you're curious about how this car might evolve, watch closely Hyundai's future announcements. Thinking ahead, they may tune a production version with more accessible specs, or add variants with fully battery-electric configurations. Towing capacity is almost certainly going to be negligible or not offered. Safety will depend on regulatory compliance and crash structuring, so expect production cars to have to incorporate more standard systems and crashworthiness than the prototype. Comfort may improve if Hyundai softens suspension and insulation for buyers who drive daily. The price will be high, but for early adopters and enthusiasts, the N-Vision 74 is a statement of ambition. In summary, the N-Vision 74 is a daring prototype that fuses heritage styling with bleeding-edge hydrogen-electric propulsion, aiming for high performance, evocative design, and a peek at Hyundai's future direction. It's not perfect or final, but it's one of the most fascinating glimpses into what the next generation of performance cars could be. Keep an eye on it, because if Hyundai does bring it to road, it may become an instant icon, and that's something worth watching. The all-new BMW 3 Series is not just a car. It's a revelation, a statement that BMW continues to define the future of driving. From the very first glimpse, it commands attention, blending elegance with an aggressive presence that leaves no room for doubt. It's a 3 Series, reborn for a new era. At the front, the iconic kidney grille has evolved, larger and more pronounced than ever, seamlessly integrated with sleek, laser-sharp, adaptive LED headlights that seem to pierce through the shadows. Every contour, every line of the hood conveys motion even when standing still, a dance of precision and power. Moving to the sides, the body flows with aerodynamic mastery, sculpted flanks that hint at speed and wheel arches that promise performance. Housing alloy wheels that range from 18 to 21 inches depending on the trim, each with a design that captures light like liquid metal. The rear is a masterpiece of balance and aggression. The taillights are slimmer, stretched across the back like a signature brushstroke, with subtle yet muscular bumper lines that hint at the car's potent powertrain beneath. Dual exhaust outlets, or the optional electric rear diffuser on hybrid variants, add a final note of drama, signaling that the 3 Series is ready for anything the road demands. Step inside, and the transformation becomes even more profound. The cabin is a theater of luxury and technology, a space that welcomes the driver and passengers with a feeling of command and comfort. BMW has pushed the boundaries of digital sophistication with a curved display that merges the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 14.9-inch central touchscreen into a continuous wave of information and entertainment. Haptic feedback, gesture control, and voice recognition make interacting with the system effortless. While the integration of BMW's latest iDrive 9.0 ensures every function, from navigation to music streaming, feels intuitive and immediate. Materials are no less impressive. Soft Napa leather, open-pore wood trims, brushed aluminum accents, and ambient lighting that can be personalized across multiple color schemes create a cockpit that is simultaneously futuristic and indulgent. Space is generous, with enhanced legroom and shoulder room compared to the outgoing model, and rear passengers enjoy features previously reserved for premium-class vehicles, such as individual climate controls and USB-C fast-charging ports. Comfort extends beyond luxury touches. BMW has engineered seating with advanced ergonomics, including optional multi-contour seats with massage functionality, ensuring that long journeys are as relaxing as they are exhilarating. Underneath this symphony of design and technology lies a hybrid electric heart that pushes the boundaries of performance. The next generation 3 Series offers multiple powertrain options, including a mild hybrid inline-six, a plug-in hybrid combining a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor, and a fully electric variant delivering instantaneous torque for zero-lag acceleration. The gasoline hybrid models are expected to produce between 300 and 450 horsepower, while the pure electric version exceeds 500 horsepower. Capable of propelling the car from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. BMW's renowned rear-wheel drive dynamics remain intact, with an optional X-Drive all-wheel drive system enhancing stability and traction in every condition. Adaptive suspension, variable sport steering, and a lightweight chassis combine to create a driving experience that is both responsive and composed, with handling that communicates confidence at every turn. Towing capacity, while not the primary focus, has been rated up to 1,800 kilograms for hybrid variants, making the 3 Series as practical as it is thrilling. Safety is paramount, and BMW has embedded the latest technologies to protect every occupant. Active cruise control with stop-and-go functionality, lane keeping assist, traffic jam assist, blind spot detection, and a sophisticated collision avoidance system form a comprehensive safety net. In addition, BMW's next-generation airbag architecture, reinforced passenger cell, and pedestrian detection ensure that both city commutes and high-speed drives are safeguarded by state-of-the-art engineering. Autonomous driving capabilities are also advanced, with Level 2+ functionality allowing semi-autonomous highway driving, giving the driver confidence without removing the thrill of control. Technology and convenience extend beyond safety and performance. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a premium Harman Kardon or optional Bowers & Wilkins sound system, adaptive cruise with AI-based predictive adjustments, and even BMW's optional AR head-up display redefine what it means to be connected while on the move. Charging and range management for plug-in and electric variants are seamlessly integrated, with fast charging capability allowing up to 80% battery charge in under 30 minutes, while the hybrid systems intelligently manage energy recuperation and distribution for maximum efficiency without compromising performance. Pricing is expected to position the next generation 3 Series at a premium yet accessible level, with base models starting in the mid-$50,000 range, hybrid variants climbing toward $65,000, and fully electric high-performance models approaching $80,000. While the numbers are substantial, every dollar reflects engineering technology and luxury that few competitors can match. The 3 Series has always been a benchmark, and this generation is no different. It's a convergence of heritage and innovation, where every detail, from aerodynamic finesse to cabin serenity, communicates the promise of the ultimate driving experience. In conclusion, the next-generation BMW 3 Series is not merely a continuation of a legendary nameplate. It is a bold step into the future of driving, blending electrified performance with timeless design, technological mastery with human-centric comfort, and precision engineering with cinematic presence. Every angle, every feature, every innovation has been meticulously crafted to deliver a car that captivates the senses and excites the soul. For enthusiasts and newcomers alike, the 2026 BMW 3 Series is more than a vehicle. It is a statement, a promise, and an invitation to experience the future of BMW. It's a car that doesn't just move you from point A to point B. It transforms every journey into an epic, unforgettable story. Ferrari is about to redefine what it means to drive an SUV with its upcoming all-electric marvel, a vehicle that combines the heart-pounding thrill of a supercar with the practicality and versatility of a modern SUV. At first glance, the exterior is unmistakably Ferrari, yet it has evolved for the electric era. The front fascia features a sleek aerodynamic design with a bold sculpted hood and aggressive LED headlights that slice through the darkness like twin blades. Ferrari's iconic grille has been reinterpreted for a fully electric powertrain, with subtle airflow channels that not only enhance cooling but also add a futuristic edge to its presence. The front bumper is wide and muscular, giving the SUV a stance that is both commanding and athletic, hinting at the power that lies beneath the skin. From the side, the silhouette is both muscular and elegant, with flowing lines that stretch seamlessly from the fender to the rear. The wheel arches are pronounced, housing massive alloy wheels that emphasize its performance DNA, while sleek flush door handles maintain the clean, uninterrupted surface, reflecting Ferrari's attention to aerodynamic precision. The rear of the vehicle is equally striking, with a continuous light bar that spans the width, giving the SUV a modern, high-tech signature when viewed at night. The rear diffuser and subtly integrated spoiler hint at Ferrari's racing heritage, while twin exhaust-like elements serve purely as design cues, signaling power even in silence. Step inside, and you are greeted with a cabin that fuses luxury with cutting-edge technology. Ferrari has crafted an interior that is unmistakably driver-focused, yet incredibly spacious for passengers. Premium leather wraps the seats, dashboard, and door panels, while optional Alcantara inserts add a touch of sportiness. The front seats are heavily bolstered, offering exceptional support during spirited driving, yet they can be adjusted in multiple ways to ensure comfort during long journeys. Rear passengers enjoy generous legroom, a rarity in high-performance SUVs, and can indulge in their own digital experience through dedicated touchscreens. The centerpiece of the cockpit is a fully digital, curved display that flows seamlessly from the instrument cluster to the infotainment system, providing intuitive access to navigation, media, and vehicle settings. Haptic feedback controls and minimal physical buttons ensure that every interaction feels premium yet effortless. Ambient lighting is fully customizable, allowing passengers to tailor the mood inside the cabin to their preference, while a panoramic glass roof floods the interior with natural light, creating an airy, open feel. Performance is where this Ferrari electric SUV truly comes alive. Under the sculpted hood sits a state-of-the-art electric powertrain, featuring dual or tri-motor configurations that deliver instant torque and blistering acceleration. The base setup offers over 600 horsepower, propelling the SUV from 0 to 100 km/h in just under 3.5 seconds. While the top-tier variant exceeds 800 horsepower, challenging even traditional supercars in straight-line speed. The handling is precise and confident thanks to Ferrari's advanced torque vectoring system, adaptive air suspension, and all-wheel drive configuration. Despite its size, the SUV remains agile, carving corners with uncanny precision while maintaining the comfort expected from a luxury vehicle. The battery pack provides an estimated range of 450 to 500 kilometers on a single charge, ensuring that drivers can enjoy extended journeys without compromise. Fast charging technology allows the battery to reach 80% capacity in just around 25 minutes, keeping the thrill within easy reach. Technology and safety are at the forefront of this Ferrari SUV. Advanced driver assistance systems include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automated emergency braking, all seamlessly integrated without detracting from the driving experience. A sophisticated infotainment suite connects wirelessly to smartphones, supports over-the-air updates, and offers AI-driven predictive features, such as route optimization based on traffic and driving style. The vehicle also includes Ferrari's latest in energy management software, allowing drivers to adjust regenerative braking, torque distribution, and drive modes to suit any situation, from city commuting to spirited canyon runs. Despite being a high-performance machine, this SUV is surprisingly practical. It offers a towing capacity suitable for recreational trailers or watercraft, and a rear cargo area that is both spacious and configurable, with split folding seats for added versatility. Climate control is multi-zone, keeping all occupants comfortable in varying weather conditions, and Ferrari has gone to great lengths to reduce cabin noise, making long-distance travel relaxing even at high speeds. Comfort and luxury extend beyond materials and climate control. The SUV offers an advanced suspension system that adapts in real time to road conditions, ensuring a smooth ride without sacrificing handling. Noise, vibration, and harshness have been meticulously minimized, allowing occupants to enjoy both high-speed thrills and serene cruising. Ferrari also includes optional premium audio systems engineered specifically for the cabin's acoustics, turning every drive into a concert-like experience. When it comes to pricing, this Ferrari electric SUV will naturally sit at the upper echelon of the luxury segment. Early estimates suggest a starting price around $350,000, with fully loaded variants likely exceeding $450,000. While this is a significant investment, it represents not just a vehicle, but a fusion of Ferrari's legendary performance, cutting-edge electric technology, and uncompromised luxury. In essence, Ferrari's upcoming EV SUV is more than a high-performance electric vehicle. It is a statement, a bridge between tradition and the future, blending the exhilaration of a supercar with the functionality of an SUV. Every curve, every line, and every technological feature is designed to excite the senses while delivering practicality that rivals any conventional SUV. For enthusiasts, it promises the unmistakable thrill of Ferrari driving, while for forward-looking drivers, it embraces the future of mobility without compromise. This SUV is not just about speed or luxury. It is about redefining expectations, challenging norms, and heralding a new era where Ferrari electrifies the roads without losing its soul. In the coming months, as more details emerge and the launch approaches, the automotive world will witness Ferrari's audacious step into electrification, proving once again that the prancing horse can gallop into the future with elegance, power, and unrelenting passion. The Zenvo Aurora Hybrid Hypercar, a fusion of Danish craftsmanship and bleeding edge, performance that blurs the line between engineering and art. One glance at its exterior and it's clear this isn't just another hypercar. It's a rolling thunderbolt sculpted by wind and purpose. The front view is dominated by a razor-sharp nose, framed by massive air intakes carved like the mandibles of a futuristic predator, channeling air with laser precision to the radiators and hybrid cooling systems beneath. Its LED headlight design stretches backwards like the eyes of a stalking panther, giving off an almost living expression, as though the car itself is plotting its next move. The hood is aggressively vented, every curve and aperture functional, forcing turbulence into submission. From the side, the Aurora's silhouette is pure aerodynamic obsession, long, low, and impossibly wide, with exposed carbon fiber weaving through sculpted body panels that appear pulled tight over an invisible muscular frame. The rear view is where intimidation reaches its peak, an open skeletal diffuser large enough to swallow road debris whole, sided by twin exhaust ports that sit high like artillery barrels, ready to unleash V12 thunder at a moment's notice. A translucent engine cover reveals mechanical fury beneath, glowing like a reactor core when the powertrain comes alive. Open the dihedral doors and you're greeted by an interior that feels like a secret cockpit stolen from a classified aerospace program. Instead of drowning the driver in screens and distractions, Zenvo embraces minimalism with an analog-meets-digital hybrid approach. Exposed carbon monocoque panels wrap the cabin, while billet aluminum controls float across the console like jewels on a black stone altar. The steering wheel isn't cluttered like a race car. It's surgical and precise, with only the essential dials, leaving the rest of the focus to raw driving. Behind it, a mechanical chronograph-inspired gauge cluster flicks with needle precision, while a thin digital strip delivers hybrid energy flow, torque output, and boost pressure in real time. The seats, forged from carbon fiber shells wrapped in Alcantara and leather, are shaped for both track aggression and long drive stability. Even with supercar geometry, Zenvo hasn't forgotten comfort. Climate control, premium audio, and adjustable ride settings ensure this beast can cruise as gracefully as it attacks corners. Now let's talk numbers. Because the Aurora doesn't whisper performance, it screams it. At its heart lies a 6.6-liter quad-turbocharged V12 engine developed in collaboration with Mali, an engineering masterpiece capable of revving beyond 9,500 RPM like a banshee. Depending on the variant, Agile or Tour, the Aurora either leans into lightweight agility or top-speed dominance. Paired with electric motors, total output exceeds 1,150 horsepower in its most extreme configuration, launching the hypercar from 0 to 100 km/h in under 2.3 seconds, with a top speed rumored to breach 400 km/h with ease. The hybrid system isn't just for eco-credibility, it's for instantaneous torque fill, turning turbo lag into a non-existent concept. The transmission, a motorsport-grade 7-speed paddle shift unit, cracks through gears like a railgun cycling ammunition. Weight distribution and traction are controlled by advanced torque vectoring, delivering power with surgical precision to each wheel depending on driving mode and steering input. Whether ripping through mountain passes or devouring straight-line tarmac, the Aurora balances brutality with intelligence. Technology runs through the Aurora like electricity through copper veins. Its chassis is constructed from a modular carbon fiber monocoque, allowing both rigidity and repairability. Active aerodynamic components adjust in milliseconds, from towering air brakes to morphing underbody flaps that generate downforce without sacrificing top speed. The suspension system is fully adaptive, scanning surface irregularities and recalibrating damping to match driving demands. Even the braking system is race-ready. Carbon ceramic discs clamped by multi-piston calipers offer fade-free deceleration from ludicrous speeds, backed by regenerative hybrid energy recovery. Safety hasn't taken a back seat either, despite the car's extreme nature. Traction management, multi-layer crash structures, advanced airbags, tire pressure monitoring, and high-speed telemetry logging all ensure both driver and machine stay in sync. Zenvo even offers onboard data recording for track analysis, allowing owners to refine lap performance like professional racers. You wouldn't buy a hypercar expecting towing capacity, but Zenvo refuses to follow the rulebook entirely. While it won't haul caravans, its reinforced rear frame allows small track equipment trailers, proving even the wildest vehicles can have a touch of practicality when needed. Comfort modes soften throttle mapping and suspension, making city driving surprisingly manageable. Road noise is dampened by acoustic insulation, proving that even carbon fiber can be tamed for serenity when required. As for pricing, exclusivity always comes with an astronomical number. Each Zenvo Aurora is hand-built, and production is limited to just 100 units combined across both variants. Base pricing starts around $2.6 million. But with bespoke customization ranging from forged titanium controls to personalized paint infusions and one-off interior fabrics, most builds climb far beyond that. Buyers don't just pick colors. They collaborate with designers, specifying weave patterns, steering feel, even pedal resistance. It's less a purchase and more a birthright for the chosen few. But what truly sets the Aurora apart isn't its savage speed or interstellar styling, it's the soul behind it. In a world where hypercars chase electric silence, Zenvo refuses to mute emotion. It embraces modern hybrid tech not to replace the combustion experience, but to amplify it. It's a rebellion against boredom, a declaration that passion and progress can coexist under one roaring hood. Whether admired from afar or gripped at full throttle, the Zenvo Aurora isn't merely transportation, it's a living legend in carbon and lightning. As the engines of the future roar into the unknown, these five titans of 2026 stand poised to rewrite the rules of speed, luxury, and innovation, their shadows stretching across a world unprepared for what's coming. Each curve, each roar, each pulse of power whispers a secret that only the brave will witness. The roads of tomorrow are waiting, but they favor only those who dare to chase them. History will remember these machines, not just as cars, but as harbingers of a new era. Will you be among the few who witness their rise or fade into the ordinary? Subscribe, hit like, and join this journey now before the future leaves you behind.